I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to this video. This lesson is going into knowing what to ask for. Okay? There's a main thing you should be asking for in this truth, man. And we're going to go into it. Let's go to 1 Kings chapter 3, starting at verse 5. In Gibeon, Yahawah appeared to Solomon in a dream by night. And Yahawah said, Ask, what shall I give thee? And Solomon said, Thou hast showed unto thy servant David my father great mercy, according as he walked before thee in truth, and in righteousness, and in uprightness of heart with thee. And thou hast kept for him his great kindness, that thou hast given him a son to sit on his throne, as it is this day. And now, O Lord Yahawah, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father, and I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in. So in other words, Solomon was saying that I need to have better understanding, to be a king, to sit in that seat. I need understanding. That's what he meant when he said, I know not how to go out or come in. Okay. Verse 8. And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. Give therefore thy servant an understanding heart, so he knows how to go out and come in, like he said in verse 7, to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. That's what you want to get, man, is that understanding, the wisdom to work with your mind. It says wisdom meets you in every thought, so you can know where to walk, so you can know how to handle situations wisely and not foolishly. Okay? That's very important, man. Very important. You live in a world where everything is against you. Everything in Satan walking around trying to put wicked thoughts in your head so you can bite on it. So you really need the spirit of understanding to be able to walk this tightrope and make it. Okay? That's very important. Bigger than anything you can ask for. So it says that I may discern between good and bad, for who is able to judge this thou so great a people? And the speech pleased Yahawah that Solomon had asked this thing. Right? It was pleasing to Yahawah that Solomon asked him this, man. Okay, very pleasing. So take notes. Take notes. When you ask for stuff, it tells you to make your request known, right? Well, take notes. That's why I'm going through this lesson. Very important. Verse 11. And Yahawah said unto him, Because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life, neither hast asked riches for thyself, nor hast asked the life of thine enemies, but hast asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment. Right, to discern judgment. Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and understanding heart in his mind, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee. And we know what that means, but that's a whole nother lesson. Verse 13. And I have also given thee that which thou hast not asked, both riches and honor. Right. What does this remind you of? Let me read 13 again. And I have also given thee that which thou hast asked not, both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee all the days. Now there's a precept that I want to go to that goes into that, man. The riches and the honor, man, because he got the wisdom and understanding first. So let's go to Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahawah and his righteousness, right? Judgment, righteous judgment, wisdom and understanding. Seek that first. Ask for that first. Okay? And all these things shall be added unto you. Right, man? All these other things, carnal things you need or may want, he'll just add it to you, man, for being obedient, man. But don't think about those things, man. Okay? He just gonna give them to you. Think about what you need first, and that's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. To be able to discern between good and evil, man. How can you hate evil and love good if you don't have a full understanding on what evil is and what good is? Because the world don't. The world is backwards, man. They love evil and hate good, man. They think evil is good and good is evil. That's how the average person thinks, man. No matter what nationality you are, they all think that way. Verse 34, take therefore no thought for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Right, man. Focus on wisdom and everything else will take care of itself, man. And it's pleasing. Like it said it pleased Yahawah, man, that Solomon asked that, okay? Because he could have asked for anything, and he didn't. He just asked for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. He didn't ask for those other things, man. Okay, so hey, take notes. These things are written for our learning so that we can apply them to our life. Okay? The biggest request to Yahawah to be known is that you want more understanding. You want wisdom. Okay, knowledge. And you got to believe that he's going to give it to you, like it says in James chapter 1, chapter on down. Verse 14, back at 1 Kings chapter 3, verse 14. And if thou wilt walk in my ways to keep my statutes and my commandments, as thy father David did walk, then I will lengthen thy days. But Solomon didn't ask for lengthened days, did he? But he's going to get it. Why? Because he seeked wisdom and understanding, man. To do what? To walk in the ways, to walk in the statutes, to understand, to discern between good and evil. Then his days will be lengthened. But he didn't specifically ask for that, man. You see how with wisdom you get everything, man? Okay? Everything comes from wisdom, man. Everything, man. I mean, you can't beat it, man. As long as you retain wisdom, you will get everything else. Okay? Ultimately, the kingdom of heaven, man, a new body. All right? From there, let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, starting at verse 24. Verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of Yahawah, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahawah, and the image of his goodness. Ooh. And being but one, she can do all things. Right? All things. All right? Because all these things were created through wisdom, man. So if you just grab a hold of wisdom, you got all things. All right? And remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and in all ages entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of Yahawah and prophets. Right, man. That's what it's about, man. Being a friend of Yahawah, being close to Yahawah. Okay? Only wisdom is going to get you there. That's why it says in verse 28, for Yahawah loveth none, key word, loveth none, but him that dwelleth with wisdom. Loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. That's what Yahawah loves. So your request made to be known should be what? More wisdom, man. You should be thinking about those other things because you're going to get it. Seek wisdom first, the kingdom of heaven, and all these other things are going to be added on to you, man. And ultimately, all your desires, man. Okay? Verse 29. For she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the order of the stars, being compared with the light, she is found before it. Right, before it. Because all these things were created by her. Okay? Through the power of Yahawah, man. Okay? Verse 30. For after this cometh night, but vice shall not prevail against wisdom. Right, man. Through wisdom comes all these things, man. From there, let's go to Proverbs chapter 3, starting at verse 19. The Lord Yahawah by wisdom, hath founded the earth. By understanding hath he established the heavens. So you want to get the understanding, man. That's how you're going to know how to maneuver, man. Okay? That's going to save your life, man. It tells you that wisdom brings you to a kingdom. So why wouldn't you ask for that? So your fight is to get to the kingdom, but your request made to be known is everything else. Come on, man. Got to be wise. Verse 20, by his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down to dew. My son, let not them depart from thy eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, right? To understand judgment, discernment, man, between good and evil. So that you can walk the right way. So you can see with the lamp of the light of wisdom. All right? So shall they be life unto thy soul and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yeah, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Right, man. That's what's going to make you be at peace, being comforted, not asking for material things. That's flesh comfort, meaning nothing, man. It's empty. So when you come to Yahawah, man, think about these things, man, when you ask for stuff. Okay? Stop thinking about other things, man. Think about how can I get closer to Yahawah, that personal relationship. With the more wisdom, the more closer you're going to be. But you got to ask for it and believe, man. Okay? You can't be faithless and think you're going to get all this wisdom. You got to ask for it with belief, man, and focus on that, and it'll happen. All right? Matter of fact, I quoted earlier James. I'm going to go ahead and read it. James chapter 1, I'm going to start at 5 and get to the point. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask Yahawah, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. So when you make your request known, man, it should be about wisdom, man, if you like it. Because through wisdom, you understand that that's how you get close to Yahawah. It's wisdom, man. Okay? Your light going to shine brighter than it is now by getting closer. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he should receive anything from the Lord. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Right, man? So you got to come with a stable mind, make your request known, and just believe it, man. Okay? And let it flow, and you're going to receive it. Then you shall get closer. Seek the kingdom first, and all those other things shall be added unto you. Your shelter, your food, daily bread, etc., etc., you know. So, with that, just keep that in mind, Hakim. I hope this is edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kudash, for giving the spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you, Akim, that is doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.